All right, we're live. Today is September 15. It is Monday. Market opens in about 10 minutes. And yeah, okay. So just quick start off. Um, quite busy week this last week and this week. I don't know how it's gonna be any different. So let's see. We have no news today, Monday, September 15, but we do end up getting news on Tuesday, and it is FOMC week, so we're gonna get FOMC on Wednesday. So we're definitely gonna look forward to that, see what occurs then. Not sure what we're looking for today though, but just recap on last trade or whatever it happened. Basically, last time I did take a little bit of an L. I took like a $60 loss after I kind of misclicked on a um on a trade close. Granted, it did save me from losing more. I did end up seeing another trade. I did end up seeing another trade appear, and I'm hoping that it doesn't give me any problems with this today. Because last time, which was Friday, I couldn't place any orders, and I was gonna place an order at this level after I had seen the real movement occurred, and it did pan out. I would have entered here, stop loss right here, came to this point at 1.4. I would have been able to take a W, but it didn't let me. So I'm hoping that it doesn't give me the same problem today. If it does, there's something I definitely gotta fix up. Nonetheless, um, we should be. I think we should be good. Um, yeah. Okay. So let's just quickly close all this stuff out. Okay. Let's see. So on the daily, we do have a FEG gap right here. We have an imbalance on MES, and then MNQ we have, well, we're creating one right now, but we don't have one as of right now. I would like to say that maybe we're looking to be bearish because we just took out its all-time high in MNQ. MES has been taking out that all-time high, unless we do just want to push higher a little bit more and then retrace back down. Possible. I'm hoping. I guess I'm looking for an overall bearish bias, but it's really a matter of just observing, see where this goes. There isn't a daily FPG here, which I'm hoping maybe we can come back to. Um, to zoom in a little bit more, we do have these lows sitting at these levels as well. That we may want to take out this high up here and then retrace back down. Um, and similarly, there is a gap right here that has been respected as well in the 4 hour. And in this case, we respected this 4 hour was 4 hour gap as well here. This gap right here in MES and similarly in MNQ right here. But I think I would like to see us come back down to this daily after maybe taking out these highs. So it's a thing I want to look at. Although we do seem to be respecting some form of bullish order flow, we disrespected this 1 hour, right? So we disrespected this 1 hour gap right here, pushed higher. Um, it seems we inversed it, use it as a inverse rally gap, push higher. So that's that. But I think I would ideally want to see us perhaps retrace back down towards a daily, if that is a possibility. Similarly here, we are seems to be respecting a bullish order flow. We came up, came back down, inverse this gap right here, and seems to be pushing back up. But I am looking to be bearish, I think, once again for today. Seems that I'd be looking at MES per possible entry, but I just gotta honestly observe the market, see what it chooses to do, just to mark out sessions. Let's see. 9:30 open. New York, um, London, then there's three, and then 1800 would be Asia. Okay, so we would have. So this would be this would be pre-market New York here. London's would be up here, I would say. Nope. Bam. So there's really no highs besides this high previously that we took that we created and seems we took out in as well right here. Besides this high, I'm only really looking at London lows down here and Asia lows down here. And then in MNQ seems similarly we have New York open over here. London and Asia. We do seem to have an SMT. Um, we do seem to have a 1 hour SMT. So this move right here, which is the 4 o'clock candle right here. And then in this case, we could say the 15 and 19. 19 here, 15 here. Seems to be an SMT at these levels. I'll mark out these levels right here. Well, honestly, it's both of these. These got taken out. And we didn't in MES, which would be right here. Which is definitely one thing to consider. And keep in mind. So it might seem like we might be pushing back up as well, maybe a little higher. So I might want to look for continuation. But once again, I just gotta make sure I pay attention, keep things all in mind. Um, yeah. But honestly, I'm honestly identifying more of these Asia and London's. We did London lead to sweep out Asia, and we didn't in um and we didn't in what do you call it? And we didn't in MES. Oh, London low and Asia is ticking out already. Let's see. Yeah. Honestly, I think I am going to start using this a little more, but gotta get used to it. But okay. Market opens in about a minute. Like I said, I am looking hopefully to see us come back down to the daily. But if we do not, I guess I might be looking into possible continuation trades. But I don't know. Maybe I don't take a trade at all and just wait for the next couple of days to see um occurs. Market open and we seem to be pushing to the upside right now. mm. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. I don't know. I do think we're moving pretty heavily up. Um, I want to see what this 5 minute candle chooses to do. For example, even looking at this, we have a no, not here. Sorry. Looking at this, we have a 15-minute FEG here, which we are holding. Um, we have a 1 hour here. Maybe we want to retrace into at 10 o'clock candle, but I don't know if that's something we are looking forward to do. And then MNQ similarly has this FEG right here that also we supported and are respecting. And we do seem to be holding it and pushing back up. I guess that if we see a close above above this high over here and above these highs here, we are looking to push a little higher. I want to say. I want to see how this 5 minute candle closes. Let me take a quick look at the weekly, make sure I'm not missing anything here. We're pretty we're pretty heavily bullish still. I mean, yeah, we have these FPGs, but we never really came back down to these, honestly. I don't know if you wanna either. Hmm. If I think I do want to see continuation, but like I would have if I want to see continuation, I would have probably to take a really like take a be careful trade and aim to um aim to have a fairly small stop loss. I think. I don't know, because maybe I want to see retracement to this level right here before we push back up. Maybe. Because we did come back down. This FEG um disrespected it. Right now we seem to be kind of testing it. If this does want to if this does ultimately want to reverse, I like to see it have some intent to do so. FEG, this 1 minute FEG here got inversed, and then and we seem to be holding it right now as well. So just a thing to keep in mind. If we are bullish, I would like to see us, I guess, ultimately retrace back to this 5 minute, respect it, and push up again. Hopefully, we do want to come back down here, maybe expect this, and then have a really like tight stop loss at around this level, and then push a little higher. I don't know. The likelihood of me taking a trade today looks low, so things to keep in mind. Because I think we do have a pretty like we do have it seems to be holding bullish order flow pretty heavily right now. Um, but I would like to take an entry on some kind of some type of retracement of some sort. For example, in this case, I like to see us come back down to this 5 minute gap, respect it and push up. Or in this case, maybe we do want to come back down to this 1 minute and then from there respect it and push up as well. So maybe look something like this. Stop loss maybe at these equal lows, or it seems to be fairly equal lows right here. Yep. And then aim here, maybe a little higher. You know what? Just for the sake of testing, solely for the sake of testing, I'm gonna go with like 5. I know I should be testing this out, but these are more like real life scenarios that I'm dealing with right now. So, you know what? I'm gonna just go with 1. I just want to test. See how this goes. Only 16 bucks one way or the other, but I want to see how this works out. Maybe we take out this internal low right here, and then we don't take out these equal lows, but maybe we do, maybe we don't. We'll see. And in this case, maybe we do come back down to the 5 minute, maybe we don't. See, I'm not about to force a trade because I honestly like it probably is gonna get tapped most likely. I do feel, but I'm not about to force a trade. But also like since this is sim, I also want to put myself in like situation where like maybe I do see this kind of setups, and then I want to see how they play out. And it could play out well, and it could play out better than I imagine, or better than I think. Um, yeah, I want to see what happens because this could technically still be a W. But let's see what happens. And I'm not about to risk like a huge amount either, since I'm not very sure and I'm not confident in the decision. There it is. I got tapped too, so that's a $16 loss. Luckily it's MES, so fine. But looks like we took out these internal lows. I think we might want to see us push back up after this. But I think what I do maybe want to see is us come back down to this 5 minute right here, 5 minute FEG. See where it chooses to do like a V shape kind of V shape type of reversal and aim for the upside. I feel like there is more confluence to this and tapping into the 5 minute FEG than there is MES. But we might not even need or want to tap into the 5 minute. And it looks like we came all the way back down to this 15 minute and respected it and pushed up. Hold up, maybe. Might be looking at possible entry at this level right here. So super tight stop loss, but right here, this low, this high. Might sound crazy, but hey, it might be possible. You know what? Let's once again, for test's sake, let's try it out. Assuming it's filled, it might not, but it might hold. It's just no good, so it doesn't matter. We might come down and take out an entry here, maybe, possibly to this FEG, but I don't know. We'll see how that goes. It might make sense to bring it up here, I think. Then let's go for a one-on-one. Why not? See how that goes. Let me just refresh this real quick. Yeah. Like I said, we do seem to have pretty heavy bullish order flow, which we seem to be respecting. But the only problem I have with these types of trades or these types of like um situations is that I do not have a area to aim for, if that makes sense. So we just took out all-time highs. Ideally, I want to see us reverse towards some level at the bottom, which I can then identify. But once you push up above that, sometimes we just enter this mode where we just keep on pushing up, but not. But there's no target. Ultimately, there's no target. We could aim to go, or like when we see some type of retracement. In this case, for example, let's say we do something like we have this move right here, maybe at market open, we came up here, right? We took out this internal low, came up, pushed up, came back down and took out these lows right here. This low right here, and then respected the 15-minute as well. Pretty sure we tapped into it, did we? I believe we did. Tap into the 15-minute and then push right back up. And now it seems we might take out this new high that we just had right up here, that we created up here, which is kind of funny, but it be like that sometimes. You see, we just came back up to this high right here. Came right back up to that high. This is gonna be no good no more. I think the only trade possible trade I could see that could have maybe taken would have been this entry at this level. This would have made sense, I think, because we came back down to the 15 minute. We pushed into the 15 minute right here. We supported it, and then we came back up, and then we took out this previous high we created. That would have made sense, but we didn't come back down. We didn't retrace back down to any of these levels, and therefore we didn't take an entry. So that's so far the only one that I've seen. Honestly, haven't seen anything else past that. Oftentimes, because order flow is so bullish, we don't see retracements, or we see very minimal retracement, and therefore I just see like no particular entries or anything. It doesn't really bother me since I'm like I don't really trade in these areas, or like really aim for anything here. But once again, I guess maybe you could see us retrace back to this inverse possibly, but for example here we just seem to have tapped into this 1 minute FPG right here, possibly. It looks like we did, but there's not much to base off of here for me at least. Like it's kind of hard to like to even like take some kind of entry or anything of the sort. Maybe here I might take like an entry at like maybe this level. Even if I put my stop loss here, even if I want to go 101, I would have to aim for like somewhere up here. It's not impossible. Like I'm not saying I wouldn't want to do it, but like this is just kind of iffy for me here. I'm hoping that we could take a trade today. I mean, not today, this week. Um, Something good, something decent. Um, I do think I've been more relaxed, more calm. Even though I am at a 500 buck loss, I feel like at this point, a week and a week and a half in, I would have been like I don't know, like a rack down somehow. But at least I think I'm noticing the stakes a little more often. I'm looking and observing a little bit better. I'm just reading the order flow. I'm reading the way that it's moving, what it wants to do, and kind of reacting to it trying to rather than trying to predict it. But yeah, I don't see a reverse happening anytime soon. Honestly, we would have to like disrespect this low with this FPG if I want to see kind of reversal. I feel. Like I said, we are bullish, but I don't know. I just feel like I haven't really seen much of an entry anywhere for that matter. I guess maybe you could argue down here, but like I didn't see any retracement here at this level either. I would have taken a trade in here to retrace back in here and then push up, but it wasn't that either. And MNQ, there's nothing much has gone on either. No. Huh. Honestly, I don't know. I might hop up the charts off early today. Because honestly, even right now, I do feel a little tired. Um, and honestly, not super focused. And I think all things considered, this week has been a little weird. Well, last week has been a little weird. This week, it's okay. It's here and there, but also I don't really have any particularly entry. Like I don't see anything right now, and I don't know if I'm gonna be seeing anything anytime soon. But I don't know if I wanna lay it out or not. Mm, mm, mm. I think maybe I want to see us possibly come down here and then aim for these highs. Stop loss right here at this level. Or this level, perhaps. Wait, how much would it be if I do this? That would kind of work as a one-on-one. Is it a 15-minute there? Nope. A 1 hour here? Nope. We do have a 1 hour FEG here, but I don't know if we want to push back down into that FEG. I feel like we want to stay bullish for maybe a little longer. Seems we're bullish so here as well. We just tap into this 1 minute right here. Maybe we do come back down here. You know what? For test sakes, 1-on-1 ratio, I'm gonna see if I can take a trade at this level. I'm gonna aim for, you know what? Let's go a little higher this time around. Let's go 2 contracts because maybe it does hold. Let's see how this 1-on-1 ratio. We do have an overall bullish order flow. We seem to be still bullish here as well, very bullish. We have this where is it? Wait, this is not valid. Wait, is it valid? We inversed it. Oh yeah, this is an inverse FEG here. My fault. Yeah, yeah. This right here is an inverse FEG that we did tap into and we respected previously at this level right here. Perhaps it can be used once again as momentum to the upside. But can I use this right here as maybe equilibrium? That would also technically be equilibrium of this move as well. I want to, yeah, I think I could see us push back down here, but I don't know. We might not, but we'll see how that goes. But we did come into this 3 minute gap right here, which I did not peep previously. Hopefully we do want to dip a little lower though. I need at least the 1-to-1. I'm not about to go any lower than that. I need at least the 1-to-1. Hmm. Nah. Okay. I tapped into this level, which also seems to happen to be equilibrium of around equilibrium of this movement. I like to see us push up this high, maintaining bullish order flow, obviously, but we'll see how that goes. Ugh. I think price action altogether is fairly slow today. Um, yeah. Uh, Honestly, this is more of a test trade, see what happens. Um, right now I'm at almost about 4,500 give or take. But I think PA now today was well, it was 20. It was 20, like 16, I think. But yeah, this is still technically valid, but I don't know how much longer it's valid for. Mm -mm. I'm looking at this 3 minute gap here as well with this other 3 minute gap. I'm hoping these hold or aiming to see them hold and then see us just push back up. Looks like we just waked up to take out these high, to take out this high. I'm hoping that we do want to keep on pushing up. Maybe that was, hopefully that was just a wick so that we could take out this high, so then we can keep on pushing higher. There doesn't seem to have been a significant drawback down. So yeah, this works out. But how it pans out. So I'm thinking this one I want to, since we took out this high already, I think I want to see us come back down here. Maybe respect this FEG right here, and then push up. Removing this real quick. Yep, we dip back in here into this level. And then I want to see us do this basically. So really tight stop loss down here. And nope, sorry, this is the wrong one. Yeah, really tight stop loss down here. And then we aim for high up here. We seem to be holding right now this 1 minute FAG right here. It's technically still valid. I'm gonna bring this up all the way up here. I am probably gonna lose, but this is also gonna help me practice my short stop losses as well. This might get cut off right here, and I might lose like whatever 12 bucks, something like that. But we'll see how this works out. Looks like we just took out this slow internal low right here. Hopefully, maybe we see us push back up. It is possible we want to come back down, take this low before we push back up, but I mean, we'll see how that works out or pans out. But I'm gonna stick to just this tighter stop loss right here. Um, we came up, we took out these highs. We seem to be still holding this FEG here as well. Resting high up here. Overall bullish order flow came back down to this equilibrium level. Yeah. I do get the feeling though, even though I'm not gonna move anything, I do get the feeling though that we might want to just dip in here real quick, take out this low, and then push back up. But I'm not sure, so I'm not gonna test that out. I mean, either way, I might lose some amount of money, but it's honestly this trades were just like low key test trades, high key test trades. But if they do pan out, and also I can learn from them, like I could see, I could observe, like, okay, hey, maybe this reason, this is why. Right now, my reasoning is we have really heavy bullish order flow. We haven't really been retracing back to FEGs and then pushing back up. We just keep on pushing, pushing, and pushing. So then in this case, for example, I don't really see us aiming to really come back down and take out these slows and then so on and so forth. I think I just aim to see us push up, and in this case we took out these internal highs already, came back down to this 1 minute FEG, held it up, and now I want to see us push back up towards this previous high up here. Mm-mm. Now it does seem to be kind of slowing down right now, though. Right now there is this 5 minute gap that we seem to be holding. So I'm assuming that I'm actually aiming to see is respected and then come back up here as well. There seems to be going. It does seem to be holding so far. Um, I'm gonna hop off the charts in like 5 minutes. So hopefully it reaches the top by then. But I don't know, I think I'm pretty confident in it wanting to go back all the way up to the top. Also, similarly here, we have in MNQ, we seem to be respecting the 5 minute as well. And I think I want to see us push back up as well. Um, I think I'm feeling fairly confident in the trade. Um, I did take a small $16 loss, which I don't really care. Once again, it's like it was just for test sake. And then I think it looks right now like I'm making enough right now, but I want to see us go up there. It's only gonna be like $60, which is maybe like $40 for today. But like I said, it's more about just the testing and the learning and the really comprehending. It could have easily taken out this low right here, and honestly, maybe I could have even taken a trade at this level after I seen this push and come back down. But once again, I think I had already previous knowledge as to what I wanted to do with the bullish order flow. Came back to equilibrium, respecting the 3 minute, respecting 1 minute FEGs. So I think I'm more happy about having a decent read on the chart than I am even about making the money right now. Because ultimately, no matter what it is that you try trading with low quantities of money, high quantities of money, what matters most is being able to read the charts, being able to take proper trades, and money is just in a way you want to think about it, it's kind of a byproduct of proper reading, proper analysis, proper disciplined trades, so on and so forth. There's a small FEG here as well that we disrespected, so even better. There we go. We just hit our TP. We made $42 on a day. Hold on, let me expand this. $42. Sounds kind of funny, but I am happy with it. I think I'm happy with it. Like I said, I think I had a good read on it. I had a decent entry, and even not even the money. Like I technically did lose the first one and got and re-earned this in the second one with additional. But I think I like the fact that I read it even better, and I even made sense of bringing the stop loss up here. And yeah, I think I'm as little as I made, I'm happy with the trade. I'm happy with the day as well. It was very slow, and I could have definitely gone higher and yeah, added more, but maybe some of these scalps aren't that bad. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a thing to keep in mind, all things considered. Um, and yeah, so that's it for today. I'm gonna hop off the charts. Um, and it's already 10:29, so that is what it is. I don't really have any more reasons to be in the charts to be for today. Hopefully tomorrow is a little bit better since we do have news. Well, we have 8:30 news, so maybe we could look at that, see if there's anything else. But Wednesday's definitely gonna be a little heavy with FOMC, and then Thursday, Friday are gonna be kind of iffy. But maybe after what happens on FOMC on Wednesday, I might look into that as well. So yeah, I think that's that for today. And yeah, we turn out a W, and so yeah, that's that. So that's it for today, and so this is.